Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7, where we're going to be jumping in for a daily race A, and we're going to be at Monza. So our car of choice today is going to be the car that was included in the update. It's going to be the Honda RA272. A little bit of a Formula car, open wheels. So for the start of this one, we witnessed something absolutely unthinkable. Coming into Monza at turn 1 in these fast open wheeled old classic race cars. I know what you're thinking, turn 1 at Monza on the first lap is going to be carnage. However, coming into turn 1 there's a little bit of bumping, a little bit of contact. But as you can see, pretty much everybody making it through nice and clean. So we have witnessed the unthinkable, a clean turn 1 at Monza. Now that could be due to the fact that SR was turned on for this daily race A. It's not usually turned on, of course we usually have daily race A is no DR and SR. But for this one they turned on SR, the DR is unaffected. But we do have to worry about sportsmanship racing, as we just get a half-second penalty there, cutting that chicane a little bit too much. So this is actually going to be my second race of the day. The first race of the day was not recorded properly, so it's going to be a little bit later, but it is kind of edited down. So coming over to serve our penalty, we did manage to build up a gap of 2.5 seconds, so we're not going to lose any positions, and we could just take the final corner without any troubles. However, it is a difficult corner to get right with that extra twitchiness under braking. It's going down to 4th and then up to come down to 3rd and then up to 4th on the exit. Powering out as making sure we rev the balls out of this car. I'm going to fast forward now to the final corner of the last lap. We did manage to run away. I wasn't really pushing it. So we're going to come home in P1 with a gap of around about 2 seconds to the guy behind. As you can see there, the guy behind was a rated driver, so I'm pretty happy with that. That is a pretty solid result. But we're going to move now to race number 2. We're going to overtake 3 cars here. You join me just after the second chicane. We're going to overtake these 3 cars. However, we're going to go very deep and we're going to go overtaken by those 3 cars once again. When we went up to 4th there, all the way back down to 7th. Actually going to get shoved right here onto the gravel by Mr. D. So we're going to go all the way down to 8th position. But of course we were starting at the back from this one. This was the first race of the day without any qualifying or practice. We're going to look to see what we can do coming into the chicane. As we see yellow flags up ahead, someone off into the gravel. Mr. D going over those curbs. You really want to avoid that as we go over the curb on the inside. Those curbs really do fire this car up into the air, so we're going to want to avoid those as much as possible. Right here behind Mr. Fox in P6. We're going to take that position, thank you very much. Almost going a little bit wide as we were following Mr. D. Braking a little bit late there, but we're going to keep it stuck to the inside and we're going to power out on the exit. In P5 we have a gap of 3 seconds to the guy in front. Of course we do have a little pack of cars right behind us. We're going to have to be careful coming into turn 1 for the second time, as we just catch the grass there. That's going to fire us into the chicane a little bit deeper. We managed to get it stopped and turned just in time. Luckily they were battling behind, so we're not going to lose too much time. We're actually going to catch up to the German and the Austrian, and I believe the Italian there up in front. So we have a opportunity to go from 5th to 2nd. So coming into the final chicane here, we're going to follow the Germans line over the sausage. That's not going to give us the best speed possible. And then we're also going to go very wide on the exit. We don't go as wide as the German, so we do get a better run than the German in that slipstream, of course. So we're going to move over to the outside. See if we can catch up with this Austrian. We do have to brake a little bit earlier though, as we do have dirty tyres. The tyres are going to be even more dirty now as we run wide into the final corner, so we're going to lose our position to the German once more. Now the Brit behind is incredibly fast. I raced him in the second race, which happened to be the first race in this video, and he was incredibly quick. Obviously having a little bit of trouble going into the first lap here, as we run over that sausage for the third time in this race. So I'm clearly not learning my lesson as we go all the way over to the barrier. Gonna make sure we give space to the Brits, but that is going to be us down into P6. So it's not looking good for us at the minute, and that is indeed where we are going to finish as we come around the last corner for the final time. Running a tiny bit wide here as we go a little bit deep, but we are going to keep hold of that 6th position. So we went up 5 maybe 6 positions in this race. But that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one, so take care and goodbye.